What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Main back checking in with the people. And today I wanted to give y'all my first experience, my first impressions. I don't necessarily want to call this a review because this is only episode 1 of the series, but I wanted to give y'all my first experience with the Telltale's Batman series. Now, I do want to say this is the first time I've ever completed an episode of a Telltale game. I did play The Walking Dead episode 1, but I never actually got a chance to really sit down with it and play through the series. I probably put maybe half hour, maybe an hour into the first episode. I did recently buy those games on a sale, so I will go back and play those, try and finish those up before season 3 comes out, excuse me. But back to Batman. This is, a superhero that I love. He's my favorite superhero. And everybody's been telling me that Telltale makes great stories. So I really wanted to see what kind of angle they were going to approach with this Batman series. So I definitely decided to pick it up and play through it. Now, I gotta say, for starters, looking at the visuals and just the way that the engine ran, I wasn't too impressed with it. I know they're a small studio, and I know that, they don't have a bunch of money for budget and things like that. But I would assume that by now, since they've made so many, different games, that they would put more money and more time into improving this engine. And it just wasn't something that I was too impressed with, with my first experience. Like I said, I played the first Walking Dead, and I'm pretty sure there's some differences that you can spot. But I didn't feel like anything was, a major difference, from what I was seeing, what I was experiencing with the engine. But to be honest, that's probably my only gripe that I had with the game as a whole. It was great. I had a great time with it. What I love about the approach that they have with this is that you get to experience Batman/Bruce Wayne and almost every aspect of the character that he is. For starters, you get to experience right off the rip Batman combat. It is a point and click type of game, QTE, filled game, and I'm okay with that. A lot of people don't like those kind of games, but if you give me a great story, I'm okay with, playing the game like that. And that's what this was. And they did a great job with keeping you engaged throughout the scenes as far as when you're engaged in combat. The Bruce Wayne side, right after the initial opening, you get to play as Bruce Wayne, so to speak. You get to talk with people, and it's not like the decisions were sorry, I keep stopping. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. It's not like the decisions were all kind of the same and they all led to the same outcomes. It felt like they gave you a great variety of decisions to make, and they all had, different outcomes as far as how people reacted to you, the relationships you had with people, and even like the side of Bruce Wayne where he's a little bit of a flirt. Now, you don't have to take that approach with certain characters, like the females, but you can. And he is, what I'm saying? He's a playboy. He's a good looking guy, rich, and this is what Bruce Wayne does when he's not Batman. He's taking down women. But, I thought that was pretty dope that, they allowed you to explore, different sides of him. And then you get into the detective work, and the detective work is pretty dope, scanning, analyzing scenes, putting pieces together to try and figure out what actually happened. You get every side of Bruce Wayne and Batman. And, they just did a great job with that. The first episode seemed to tackle relationships. It seems to be a big controversy going on about the Wayne family, as probably always. And it's, up to you to try and convince certain people to, believe in you as, as a Wayne, as an heir to the Wayne enterprise, and as somebody who is the forefront of the company, and as the face of Gotham City, basically. So you go throughout the first episode, talking with different people, building relationships, just kind of getting a gauge of interest of what's going on in the city. So I'm definitely interested in episode 2. Episode 1 definitely ended off with a bang. And like I said, you get options. You know, you don't have to be the Batman that, you know, captures enemies and, you know, doesn't do any harm to them. Just let the police handle it. You can be that brutal Batman and that, you know, that captures enemies, also beats them down and leaves them for the police. Like, I love that about, you know, the options that they give you. So I hope they continue with, you know, making sure that they keep the game open to playing it how you want to play it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the first episode. Looking forward to the next one. But if you guys have played this game, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Were you feeling episode 1? Are you not a fan of Telltale games, period, so you didn't give it a try? You just let me know down in the comment section what you think, and I'll check you out in my next video. Peace.